I don't really know where to start after that tirade. That was quite some contribution. So I will gather my thoughts. I think, to be clear, to start, I rose to oppose this motion, and we'll go through a number of measures that the government put in place for transparency and accountability. But I do want to start off by addressing some of the wild claims coming from the other side. And I am proud to be part of a government. That is here to deliver a better quality of life for Victorians, to ensure that all Victorians enjoy a better quality of life than those that came before. And that is exactly what this side gets up and gets on with every single day. It's about ensuring there are jobs, and we see it in record levels of unemployment. I'll talk through later about the diversity of our workforce, getting a diverse range of people into the workforce, whether that's women, whether that's people with disabilities, whether it's our First Nations people, making sure that that workforce is diverse and making sure that the workforce is paid well. So when they finish a day's work, when they get their paycheck, that they've got the funds to make sure they have that to buy or rent a house, to make sure that they can contribute, whether that's supporting a family, supporting extended family, being able to support their lives in a way that contributes to the local community and contributes to our economy. Because when we know when people are paid well, and we on this side believe in that, there may be others who want to demonise workers, who hate the idea of workers being paid well. There's this sort of Thatcher-esque, Reagan-esque, trickle-down economic sort of mentality on that side out of student university politics, this hatred for workers, this ideological, pathological hatred for workers by those opposite. And this side that is based in community, that is based in people being able to go to work safely, come home safely with a good paycheck at the end of the week and support their loved ones and contribute to our community. And it's ensuring that the health services are there, that there is a quality health service infrastructure, there are the workers within it, that we have an education system, a world-leading education system, and we can go through all the investments we're making in new schools, all the investments that we're making in upgrades to schools, supporting our teachers and making sure that our kids go into education, and when they come out, whether they want to go into training and skills, for the abundant number of jobs that are in this state, that they are getting trained up in a quality TAFE that, again, has the investment in infrastructure and the investment in our teachers. Or for those that want to go to university, that there is a strong economy for them to get employed in right here in Victoria. And for many of those people that go through those training or education pathways, you know what they find? They find jobs. Because we are investing in infrastructure, it's incredible levels of infrastructure that set us up for generations to come. Mr Mulholland was making assertions earlier in a previous, not even in this, actually maybe it was in this, I don't know, there's been so many assertions, constantly speaking against jobs, constantly speaking against infrastructure, because doesn't understand the flow-on effect from moving people around, the benefits to our economy, getting people onto trains, getting the transport infrastructure moving whether it's our agricultural product, whether it's our manufacturing output and product, we need to move our people and we need to move our goods from A to B, and we need to do so effectively. And that's exactly what this side has done. And I'm not even going to mention Jeff Kennett, because all of you opposite know about Kennett and people remember, but Doolittle and nap time, we know what happened for 4 years. 4 years. 4 years in this state, nothing happened. Nothing happened. I remember what happened under Kennett. I remember the train lines around us were ripped out, the services were cut to shreds, and people, I may have been young, but it was imprinted on me, I remember. But back to 2010 to 2014, Victorians know that if those opposite get in, nothing will happen, because all you understand is opposition. Opposition to any action, any activity. There is no plan, there is no desire to see a better quality of life for all Victorians, to ensure that every generation has a better quality than those before. And that is exactly what we are committed to. So to hear this demonisation from those opposite of workers is absolutely shocking. Now, this motion, as I said before, we won't be supporting it. We've got a range of measures in place that delivers accountability and transparency in government to ensure that whether it's procurement, whether it's before, as I was talking about, getting people into the workforce, getting that diversity of people into the workforce, and getting better outcomes for Victoria. Because when we do that, when we get that diversity of skills, that diversity of lived experience, of lived ideas, you know what? We get better outcomes collectively for our state. That is our strength. And you can see it in our state's strength with record low unemployment numbers, with businesses opening, with jobs coming on. This is what we see day in, day out. Our expenditure for data IT projects, our IT dashboard, we're talking about transparency, we're talking about accountability. There are a range of measures the government has put in. For example, the government's IT dashboard supports transparency in its procurement activities and publicly discloses specific information about funded projects. Every government department is required to report to the Department of Government Services on all IT projects over $1 million and provide information on how the project is progressing and costs. This is part of our government's commitment to transparency. So if you would like to, sorry, I was going to say Mr Mulholland or Mr McCracken, Mr, help me out here, we've got Mr McGowan, sorry, there's too many of us Max. You can go onto the dashboard and search by department, by area. You can look at health, transport, or by IT project. Mr McGowan, I apologise. It's been a long, wacky Wednesday. And for each project, you can see the project status and projected cost. You can stay up to date because it's all there, it's all open, and it's all transparent. So I think this has been a very wide-ranging, at times bizarre, debate on this motion. I won't be sharing that, Mr McGowan. And I think
we're not transparent about that.
The Victorian people know that this side of government, based in community, working for community, to deliver better outcomes, better lived experience, better quality of life for every generation of that before it. We will continue building the infrastructure. We will continue ensuring the jobs, the quality jobs, the health services, the education, the infrastructure, everything that Victorians want, need and deserve. Thank you.